Look, we all know we're going to die sometime, but do you want to die naked in public? That is a situation that David Bull faced himself. It kind of changed his life. David, what was that situation?
Well, I was in the corporate world. I was a director of finance for the company that makes Botox, but in Canada. And their head office is in Irvine, in California, which is about 30 miles south of Los Angeles. I was there for a week on a business trip. And this particular morning was a Thursday morning, I'll never forget. I had no appointments that morning. I had them in the afternoon, so I was able to sleep in, no alarm, that kind of stuff. Well, I didn't need the alarm, as it turned out. I was staying at the Irvine Hilton Hotel, seventh floor, and I was supposed to normally get up around about 8 o'clock, and didn't make it. Along came an earthquake, a 6.1 earthquake that originated in Whittier, California, for people who know where that is. And all of a sudden, the room started to heave around and started to shake. And my first thoughts were, whoa, why is this happening to me? I don't belong here. And the second thoughts were, I'm on a seventh floor room here, and the windows are from floor to ceiling. And I had visions of the bed bouncing out through the window and me flying down 7 floors. And I don't sleep with pajamas on. And I didn't like the idea of people finding me naked, dead in bed on seventh floor from a 7th floor window drop because of an earthquake. It's the only time in my life I've ever been frightened. You can't go anywhere.
So what did you do?
I put on yesterday's underwear. First thing I did was grab a hold of something, yesterday's underwear and a pair of jeans I was wearing from the night before, and I said, okay, at least I'm okay. And then I turned on the TV. Things settled down a little, and I thought, well, okay, I'm going to have a shower. Hopefully, I know there's aftershocks, but hopefully there won't be anything happening that's severe. So I got into the shower and started having a shower, closing my eyes, and of course, my imagination's going wild. And so I get in and out of there. I think I'm maybe 2 or 3 drops of water hit me and covered my whole body, and that was it for me. And as I was getting dressed, the people on the TV, on the newscast, they started to duck underneath their desk on TV and say, well, an aftershock's coming through right now. Well, sure enough, 15 seconds later, the aftershock came through to me where I was at. And I said, that's it. I'm out of here. So I just put everything on, went down the steps. I did not get in the elevator. I've seen that movie. And I went straight down the steps and outside, and that was it. I was in the car. I didn't care where I went. So I was gone.
Well, listen, I can laugh now because you're okay. But I love the reaction. The immediate thing is, before I look for the best way to save myself, I'm not dying naked on the pavement. So David, these experiences change us. What did you get out of that near-death experience?
Well, again, life-changing, in my opinion, to go through something like that. You don't know that it's near death or not, because you don't know the structural capabilities of the building, and all you know is that the place is heaving around, and there's a possibility this might be the last few seconds of my life. And I learned that you got to live your life. You got to value every day. You got to appreciate nature. You got to look and see the blue sky outside and the leaves on the trees, the snow on the ground. You got to be able to appreciate that and don't live life in a negative manner. And I made sure that I did that, and I made sure that I was going to make it a wholesome life for whoever I met, wherever I went, and to enjoy it fully.
And how did that affect your business?
Oh, it's paramount in business. You treat people with respect every time that you meet them. Anybody that you meet, not just in business, but treat them with respect. Make sure that you're a man of your word. You do what you're supposed to do, and you do it in a timely manner, and that they can rely on you as much as they can rely on anybody else. And from my standpoint, it was a matter of set myself up as being the go-to person, because people know they can count on what I say and what I do.
So that look into death You know, your glimpse of your own mortality made you examine your own life in a way that said, the way I live my life and run my business matters.
Absolutely. I mean, you think about it without going through an experience like that. That kind of an experience, it pours concrete on your values and makes for me. It's made sure that I was doing exactly what I said I was going to do. I appreciated things a lot more than I did before, and it's always nice to wake up. First of all, I don't believe in having a glass half full or something like that, or half empty. I'm just glad I've got a glass. That's the difference for me.
David, thank you so much for sharing that. Well, it is a funny story since you came out okay, but also the implications of it are really important for people to know.
Thank you for having me.